Hello everyone and welcome back to another Podzilla audio editing lesson. As the name implies, we'll be talking about gates and noise reduction. And gates are kind of a controversial plugin in the podcasting world. Some people love to use them and some people strongly advise against them. Personally, I think it's a great idea that you know how to use it well, so that way you know what application it'd be great for. And we'll just go ahead and show you this quick clip. Testing the fan sound. You can hear the fan. So obviously, all this, you can hear a nice high-pitched fan noise because I recorded it right next to the microphone while I recorded that. Don't do that. It's a very bad idea, but for the sake of demonstration, that's what I did. And with the gate, you can cut all those parts out, because if you're editing it, you can just cut it out like that. Or if you have a bunch of bad sounds or things you want to get rid of, especially fan noises, or maybe your computer fan, maybe you're next to your air conditioning, or whatever it is, a consistent sound that you want to cut out while people aren't talking, that's what a gate is great for. So what you'd want to do with these three knobs here is set the threshold right just barely above where the noise is coming through. The attack you want to set roughly between 1 to 2 milliseconds. You don't want it immediately because then it sounds kind of unnatural, but you don't want it to drag on because then there's a huge lead into it. So you want it very quick, just not instant. So here, right around 1.66 sounds good. Decay, you want it to be a little bit longer, because if it immediately cuts off right at the end, it sounds super unnatural and no one's gonna enjoy listening to it. So you want to just give it a little extra decay to work with. So let's see if I can. Oh, not high enough. Oh, not high enough. It's still not high enough. Probably helps turn it on, right? So let's just, there it is. Almost good. There we go. Test. Now you can barely hear it. And let's see what the audio sounds like now. Testing the fan sound. You can hear the fan. Super duper annoying. Great. Except you probably noticed that wavy pulsating sound of the fan is now just more noticeable. Might not even be better than not you pulling it out at all. Especially like right around here, super duper annoying. Where I say super duper and it just sounds all wavy with that white noise. Super duper annoying. Yeah, that's not pleasant. So you can see that a gate won't answer all your problems, although it answers a lot of editing problems as far as cutting out little bits and pieces that you just don't want in there. A gate is great for that. So how else can you get rid of this noise? Well, in Audacity, I have the same clip pulled up here. Testing. And let's go ahead and copy, paste that, mute that. And what Audacity has in it is a super cool tool under Effects, Noise Reduction. You highlight a specific portion of your track that you want to get rid of, the noise, and then you get Noise Profile. Then you come back, Noise Reduction, and you want the noise reduction is the amount that it's going to be reduced. So you can bring it all the way down, but to keep it sounding a little more natural, somewhere around 6, 5, all the way up to maybe 10 or so, somewhere around there keeps it really nice. And there's a cool trick to where you don't have to just jam it down to 0 from the beginning. So it's better to start slight. Sensitivity right around 6 is good. Frequency smoothing at 0 is good. Oh yeah, probably need to select the whole track. We already got the profile. Go back into noise reduction, and you can see it's nice and gritty because there's a lot less of that noise there. Audacity does a great job of pulling that out of there. So let's listen to the before. Testing the fan. And testing the fans. Way better, but obviously it's still there. So you can go to effect and just repeat noise reduction. You can go all the way back down and do it, but it's Control R for the shortcut key, or just repeat noise reduction. And now, pretty much perfectly flat line there. Let's listen to it. Testing the fan sound. You can hear the fan. It's super duper annoying. So not bad. Let's see if we do it again. Testing the fan sound. You can hear the fan. It's super duper annoying. So that was pretty good. You could hear a little bit of gargling, that digital gargling that'll happen with over editing, and that can be a problem. You can just undo it and undo noise reduction if you wanted to, but depending on your preference, maybe you go back in here and you change the noise reduction settings, and maybe you drop it down even a little bit more, a little bit higher, and that way you can keep as much natural sound as possible while also getting rid of all the annoying noise. And Audacity is great with getting rid of noise with their just generic standard noise reduction plugin. If you want a different style plugin, one of my favorites is the Reaper standalone plugin that you can download for free. Reaper is a great DAW. I don't personally use it, but it is, from what some of my friends have said, it's pretty awesome. I've always been enticed to download it, just haven't gotten around to it, but that's beside the point. Their plugin, I know for a fact, is awesome because I have it uploaded here, is the Refire. I don't know how exactly they pronounce that. Refer. Anyways, this one can act as a EQ, it can act as a gate, and you get your gate floor and all the other standard, well, I guess just a couple standard things there. And subtract. Subtract is your friend. When you're getting rid of noise, this plugin in particular is awesome because all you got to do is click this automatically build noise profile. Click over here. Let's loop that. Should turn off the other gate. All right, so now it's got a good profile to work with. That's the noise it's going to be taking out. So let's get rid of that. Testing the fan sound. You can hear the fan. Super duper annoying. And if it wasn't for my computer kind of not enjoying the screen capture software and everything, it wouldn't sound as glitchy as it does. Testing the fan sound. You can hear the fan. Super duper annoying. All right. So here's testing the fan sound. There you go. So their noise reduction is actually super easy. You can use gates to mitigate it, but if you really need to get rid of quite a bit of noise, you need to gather a profile with some noise reduction plugin, gather that profile, and let it do its job. Because if you want to go the hard way and do it yourself, it's going to take a pretty extensive amount of time, because if you just try to EQ it out, turn everything off. Jeez. All right, so let's just say you tried with a low pass. Like, it's a pretty high sounding annoying sound. So maybe just a low pass, right? Testing. Oh my gosh. One day I'm going to learn to turn things on. I mean, somewhere around there is where it gets cut out pretty. Testing. But yeah, hear that voice. Testing the fan sound. Sounds like an old school radio. Because if you go into this guy and you can look how wide that's annoying. Here we go. Look how wide this is. All the way up from 10K. It's got even a little bit down at 300. At 1K, you're just not gonna EQ that out effectively without spending hours and hours of time trying to get it just right. So just let one of these guys do it. Oh, yeah, see, nothing's there because it's just looping. Testing the fan sound. So there you go. That's how you can use Audacity, and they're super awesome noise reduction, or you can download even the free. I'm sure there's fantastic ones out there. I know, obviously, Isotope, they have a super fantastical noise reduction tool, but even free ones can do the job pretty well. So hopefully you enjoyed my video, and make sure to like and subscribe and all that kind of stuff, because YouTube algorithms, and you know, you've heard it a million times before, but it does help. So thank you for watching the video, and we'll see you next time.